Well, not quite cold enough to snow, but it is pretty chilly out there tonight. I was outside right before the show and pretty brisk.
Yeah, it is. Temperatures in the lower 40s. We have been seeing a little bit of snowfall up on Timberline Lodge today, so not too much. We're going to still expect maybe a little bit of slushiness up in that area, but here in the valley, it's dry, and we are seeing temperatures drop. But I'm watching for the chance for that fog also to develop tonight, so you got to be aware of that if you are headed out. Here's a live look outside. 46 degrees right now, and the dew point right now is at 46. So the air is almost saturated at 96%, and the winds are calm. So we are going to see that fog developing. We're mostly cloudy right now in the metro area, at least downtown. And once we get out towards the west, the skies have cleared up a little bit. 44 right now, Newburgh, 45 in Hillsboro, and sitting at 46 in Tualatin. Now the Eastsiders still sitting in the mid 40s as well, 45 downtown. And the big question I was putting on Twitter tonight was, do I turn the heat on or do I just put extra blankets on the bed? I'm going to have to decide that when I get home. Here's a look at the visibilities. You can see 1.25 miles out towards Scappoose, Hillsboro about 1/4 mile, McMinnville at 1/2 mile, 1/4 mile down in Salem. So be careful if you're traveling. Like I mentioned, not too bad in Portland. Visibility is around 8 miles, and patchy fog still all the way down towards Corvallis. So if you're headed up tonight from the football game, of course, could be a little tricky on I-5. Temperatures right now sitting in the mid-40s in Salem, 45. Hood River at 48 degrees. Pretty chilly, though, for Government Camp at 36 degrees. And Tillamook right now at 45. Now, as we take a look at the highs for today, only 54 degrees in Portland as well as Salem. We ended up at 57 in Astoria. But we look back for the month of October, and you notice we were at 60.1. Now, this is averaging the highs and lows together. So this is the warmest on record for Portland. You can see the following years at 58.6 was our average temperature in 1952, and back in 1987 at 58.2. So we ended up on that warm note for the month. Now, here's a look at the latest radar over the Cascades. I mentioned that we were getting a little bit of snowfall up towards Timberline Lodge. I think this will last for the next couple of hours. Then we'll start to see that diminish. Still watching some shower activity just offshore. This is going to try to make it in toward the coast. I don't think it's really going to last. I think it's going to fizzle out. The main event is really going to be coming in. We have a series of systems, so you can see all the subtropical moisture that's really going to start to move into the Pacific Northwest, starting to by really tomorrow night. So tonight's low right around 42 degrees. Again, watch the fog when you wake up tomorrow morning. And as we go ahead and time it out for you, again, if you're headed out and about for tomorrow afternoon, still some spotty showers trying to develop by morning. But I think the main steady rain event starts to come in by tomorrow afternoon into the evening hours. Here's 5:30. So it is going to be wet towards tomorrow evening into tomorrow night. We'll keep it in scattered shower mode overnight on Sunday night into Monday, where we start to see more of a steady rain event coming in by Monday morning when the kids head to school. And then we just really stay wet through the weekend or through Monday evening. Notice how 11 o'clock seeing that rain activity out in the area. So tomorrow showers are going to be likely for the coast and the valley, even out east, maybe a scattered shower as well. And if, again, tonight, don't forget to turn those clocks back. At 2 o'clock officially, we go back an hour, so we gain an hour's sleep. We stay unsettled through the week with temperatures in the upper 50s to the lower 60s, Ken.
All right. I've got quite a few clocks I have to turn back once I get home tonight.
Me too.
All right. Thanks a lot, Riley. Well, for the first time in 3 years, Stanford did not